It looks there's not even like some of the things in it look like to a satisfactory degree because it's like okay, yeah, it does look like Street Fighter, but it's like a cheap version of that. It feels like a minor upgrade to the '90s one.
I think it looks better than the '90s one, but it's not going to be as good as Assassin's Fist or the anime movie, and it's sad because those are the minor ones that the regular audience doesn't know really fucking jack shit about. So
Right.
they don't know the greatness that is those. So
Right.
they're just the standard audience is going to be like, well, better than John Claude, and then
Yeah.
then we're good on
I
that in that
mean,
level.
I still think you're not going to be able to get away from the feeling of cheapness. And the casting of Eric Andre and Andrew Schultz also has this like greasy vibe to it. Trashy, cheap and trashy. That's how I feel about it.
You want to know my fucking like my thesis is like the gist feeling I have for this, and this is the nerdiest shit fucking possible. I know it is, but it's just like this film. I've said this before on my own TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
It feels like the focus is on the novelty of the game, and that should be in the movie, definitely. However, speaks to the cheapness you were talking about before.
Yeah.
Like if that's all you fucking focus on, you're missing what really a lot of like, as far as I can tell anyway. I feel like I'm wrong a lot about this shit, but like we're there to have a sense of like martial arts fantasy shit, which
Mm-hmm.
is again what Street Fighter the anime movie did in 1994, and that's what Street Fighter Assassin's Fist really honed in on in whatever the fuck it was,
Right.
2010 or whatever. And like the source material for this, it's a few things, but Bloodsport was a big one.
Right.
Bloodsport influenced both Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And there's some
Big
other
hit.
influences and shit too, some anime. I mean, fucking Guile's influence comes from goddamn JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with that hair and shit.
Oh, does it? I
So
didn't know
like
that.
there's a lot going on there, but it's just like, to me, in order for this to be the best version that it can be, has to not focus solely on the novelty of the whole thing. The game is not just a novelty.
I agree. Yeah.
It's you're supposed to have a feel for martial arts fantasy, people focusing their chi and shit.
Yeah.
But we got a fucking like thigh joke, and we
Right.
got a fucking like
Trashy.
flash kick with no flash,
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. To me, and I'm gonna shut up in a second. I'm gonna be fucking done. But to me, the best part of the trailer, and there's been some debate about this online that I've seen, are the Ryu and Ken characterizations. Like Ken, some
Right.
people like think that like he's
Right.
just arrogant or whatever. He's not a hothead, but dude,
Yeah.
this has been sort of part of his bag for a long time. And
Yeah.
like maybe they amped it up a little bit for this movie, but still, that's pretty much on point. Like Ken being a hothead and Ryu just being like, can you get it the fuck over with when they're fighting in that hotel room, whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah.
Like that felt about right, honestly, for me as a long time fan. But outside of that, everything is a little bit off. But again, they are having fun. I like that.
Right.
But they're only having fun with the novelty of it. So it's like really give and take. And I'm done.
Nice. What'd you think about it, Maddie?
Oh, looks like trash. I don't care about Street Fighter.
At all? In any shape or form?
At least I'm a funny game
No,
fan.
I don't care. No, I don't care. But will I see it? Yes, I'll see it.
Yeah. I think we're all gonna
What
see it.
draws you? I want to know then, Maddie. I want to, as a non-fighting game fan, what is even drawing you to this?
I mean, I just because I played it back in the day,
Okay, so it's
and
nostalgic.
I like a good martial arts movie, man.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was like, if they're making a Street Fighter, I was like, that'll be cool. There'll be good martial arts in it. And the scene where they're in the bedroom talking, fighting, is like probably the best looking scene of martial arts in the entire trailer, in my opinion.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's not. It's.
and I look.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, my other draw is Andrew Koji and David Dastmalchian. I like
Yes.
both those dudes. I love them. I don't care if he doesn't look like Bison. I think he's going to give a really fun, over the top, ridiculous performance.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
since that's what it seems like they're going for, I'll be there for that.
Yeah, exactly. I think I've gotten over a lot of my casting, problems. Like I think that's like the least of the problem at this point.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I definitely don't have too much faith in it. It'll be nice to be wrong if it all comes together somehow, but ultimately, whoo boy, that's all I can
man.
say right
Yeah.
now.
Like Scott Ackerman from the fucking comedy Bang Bang podcast.
Hmm.
He's written Deadpool, and he's in the nerd scene. He's the voice of the fucking Star Trek command guy in Invincible.
Okay, right, right.
And he talks about this story of like he was tasked to write Transformers, and he just way back in the day before like when Michael Bay was ramping up, and he was saying that like, and he's a lifetime comic book fan, like he's part of the world,
Yeah.
but he said that he thought that the concept was this, I'm going to connect all this, trust me. But he said that the concept was so ridiculous of like all these talking robots that it had to be a comedic take. And uh, what Michael Bay did was like completely like overly serious. And I think that like with Marvel, like that tone is right in the middle, like
Hmm.
sure it's a ridiculous concept. What I'm trying to say is ultimately is like I feel like the people that wrote this, the guy that wrote Captain America 4 wrote this fucking movie.
Oh wow.
He was like, "Well, this is so ridiculous. Let's just be ridiculous with it." And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, yes, it is ridiculous, but you have to. I don't know. It's you can't. It's like they're
Ground it.
very close to making fun of Street Fighter almost. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. It's like,
That's what the tone feels like.
yes, it seems like that's the best case scenario for them to be able to, or that's their best version. That's their best idea of what a good Street Fighter could be, is like this tongue in cheek kind of thing. But I think that's gonna work so against it.
And this is why Street Fighter Assassin's Fist was so good because it's really just about Ryu and Ken.
Right.
Almost nothing else. Yes, some other drama. Akuma is a villain and shit, but like, and you got Golken, Goltetsu, or whatever, their teacher. But it's really about just those two, and that's what made it so good. But then you have, I know they want to like throw every fucking person there, but it feels like again we have like you said this offline, like in our chat, but
Yeah.
like there's like you can't tell what the fuck the story is. Like there's like what
Right.
half a line of Chun Li's like you sort of get the idea that Chun Li has brought Ken and Ryu along to
Hmm.
the tournament,
Hmm.
but not even that really. Whereas like the Mortal Kombat trailer recently, it's Johnny Cage. It's the tried and true. Like yes, we've seen it before, but like in this movie, it's like he's going. The character arc's going to be going from dipshit to somebody that's like actually has substance and character and arrogance to non-arrogance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like we can tell that's the actual fucking story. With this trailer and all the other trailers, you can't tell anything.
Yeah, which I mean, depending on the project, it could be, you're trying to maintain some certain air of mystery, but I don't think that's the case here. I think
No,
I
it's
think
not.
it's very mixed up. It's very messy, and at least with Mortal Kombat, you get this kind of compelling arc to sink your teeth into in the trailer. With this one, you're still
Yeah.
kind of grasping at straws for like, okay, what's gonna happen here?